Hey friends! Welcome to another one of my videos. Today I am doing something a little extra special. We have lived in this apartment for about 3 years now, I would say. And I have literally always wanted to do like an apartment tour video. And I think now that I'm making videos on YouTube, it gives me the opportunity to actually kind of do that sort of stuff. So today, I want to show you guys our house. You guys have probably seen it in bits and pieces throughout my other content, TikToks, streams, those sorts of things. I'm always working all over the place. You would usually find me in the office or even downstairs making cosplay at the desks down there. But I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to completely see the house and sort of see what we owned? I don't know. What do you do with apartment tours? Basically, you see what the layout is and I don't know, just get a little feel for how we live and what we have. I do want to start downstairs, so we will head on down there. I am starting at the front door, literally, front door. I am excited to show you guys our entire house and I hope I do it justice. I hope you guys like it. I like to describe our aesthetic as chaotic nerdcore. We kind of accumulate a whole bunch of different things, passes, merch, swords, everything from just conventions and events, and we just kind of display it everywhere. We have a whole lot more to display, but that's all in storage. So, I want to show you guys what we kind of already have, I guess. First up, this is our living room. We've got our IKEA couch over there. We've got a little coffee table there, a Snorlax beanbag chair, which we actually got off a friend. And then we have our TV set up here. What it looks like from this point of view. We have my very old TV, which I got from my dad. And then I've got a sword on display there. I've got my Xbox and my PlayStation underneath, as well as like all of the game controllers and things. I've got a box full of cords, that's my cord box, and then over here I've got a Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom display thing, which I actually got when I used to work at JB Hi-Fi. They had it when Tears of the Kingdom came out and they were just going to throw it out, so I decided I wanted to keep it. On the stairs here you can actually see so many passes that we've got. These are all our creator passes and things from different events that we've been to. We've got SmashCon, we've got Nintendo Live, we've got Ubisoft Forward, we have a whole bunch of other things. There's some PAX, there's South by Southwest. We kind of just display them on the stairs because it's the easiest place to have them hung up and displayed. Over here we have one of the shelves that I painted because I got bored once. I have all my photo albums from all of our different overseas trips. We have some photos of photo booth stuff up there in the corner, a picture of me and Alk. Plus, I also like to display a lot of my cosplay things, such as the gauntlet from my Diane cosplay or my Midna helmet up the top. It's just, I think it's cool to have them around the place, especially because I put so much effort into them. You will come to realize that we have quite a lot of shit. I always joke about it, I always talk about it, but we are collectors. Alk jokes that we're hoarders. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. The table is a fairly new addition. I got it secondhand off my sister. She basically had it as her dining table and then got a new one, so she wasn't using it anymore. We actually moved this from this little corner here into the middle of the room here, the living room area here. And that's where we put our Magic the Gathering nights. Like that's how we have it set up for when we want people to come over to play board games and stuff. I can insert a picture here, so hopefully that makes sense. Coming around, we're going into the dining room, and we've got my cosplay desk and a little shelf here. So we've kind of got a whole bunch of other cosplay stuff on top of the shelf, and then this is our shelf with just kind of plushies, art things, a whole bunch of random junk. Then my cosplay desk, it has my sewing machine. That's the main purpose for this desk. I have a whole lot of art supplies and things underneath. I've got my TCG mat from Taco Mats right here, and a sword from eBubs. So that is the Inverted Spear of Heaven from Jujutsu Kaisen. Shout out to eBubs for buying it for me from Supernova Sydney. And then yeah, we've got some terrariums, an empty fish tank because I used to have fish like 6 years ago, and a whole bunch of other things, but it's just on display. Also, a gnome from Bluey. Dining table is quite simple, it's quite small, but like it's only Alk and I in this house, so we literally don't need anything else. We have 4 chairs, but it's only ever us. And then I have my Deanne Gideon hammer over there, plus some foam swords. And then over here is my bookcase. I used to have a lot more books, but I recently got rid of a whole bunch of them. Well, not got rid of, I actually gave them to friends and donated them to a charity store. And I just have a whole bunch of other things on display, such as the dagger, Nerf guns, our VR headset, there's a cosplay wig from Shinobu Demon Slayer down there, and just a whole bunch of other things. On into the kitchen, we do have, this is our alcohol shelf. Our kitchen didn't really come with enough space for a pantry, so we got this cupboard from IKEA, which we use as a pantry. It has all our snacks and other things in there, but we thought we would decorate it with all of our alcohol. We have quite a few bottles, but we don't actually drink that much, to be completely honest. And this is our kitchen, which I think is super cute. We have a coffee machine, because I love my coffee. We have a whole bunch of water. Always get the 10-litre bottles of water, so you're always hydrated. Then normal kitchen necessities. A microwave, a sink, a deep fryer, a toaster, a kettle in the corner there, our stove, our oven, our fridge, which I got secondhand from my sister as well. And then, of course, a dishwasher. Our life is so much easier with a dishwasher. It's one of my favorite places. I actually really like cooking and I actually really like baking. If we were to ever buy a house, I would like one a lot bigger than this. It's quite good with the counter space and quite a few cupboards and stuff, but like I said, it didn't come with a pantry, so we needed to buy one ourselves. And we just have a lot of different things. We keep getting bottles from brands, and we collect a lot of cups. I have cups from the Pokemon store in Japan and the Nintendo store that we haven't even opened yet, haven't even taken out of the packaging, up there on that shelf, because we don't have any room in the cupboards for more cups and things. Also, this is on top of the microwave. This is a whole bunch of matcha stuff. There's Vietnamese coffee here. There's hojicha. There's some caramel syrup for my coffees. There's a whole bunch of things. Oh, we have some Italian hot chocolate as well from our friend Chips there. We've got a whole bunch of different things because we like our warm drinks and we like to taste all the nice things, and I don't know. For downstairs, we do have an inbuilt laundry, thankfully, so it actually came with a dryer. We had our own washing machine. It has a spare toilet, but we never use it. And then there's a sink and a mirror. And occasionally you guys might see me post photos from looking in this mirror. However, I don't use it too often because why am I taking photos in the laundry? We are now going to head upstairs because that is where the main things happen. I love our downstairs. It's very open and it can host a lot of things. However, we don't always have a lot of people come over all the time or stay over. Also, random thing on the stairs. We have some lights here, but we never turn them on. Anyway, we spend a lot of our time upstairs, whether it's sleeping or gaming and stuff. So first off, I'll show you the bedroom, which I was in earlier, but I will show you now. Our bedroom. It actually looks kind of basic. In comparison to the rest of the house, our bedroom is probably the most plain area. However, it does look mainly basic from this point of view. We just have our IKEA bed, and then we have a beanbag and a shelf. We got this shelf secondhand from our friends Mary and Pat. If you guys don't know Mary and Pat, go check them out. They're both creators, actually. They're amazing. And then I have a TV here. This is where we watch our anime in bed. And then, yeah, a wall of mirrors. That's our wardrobe. Also lucky enough to have ensuite. Oh, actually, back it up. That's my Greek flag. I got that Greek flag when I was 7 from the Greek festival in Darling Harbour. One of the first times I went. Anyway. It's old, but it's been there. We also have statues along underneath the TV. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Little little overseas adventures. So we've got a dog and a dragon statue because those are our Chinese zodiacs. These are my dice. Ignore my dice, they're not part of that. We also have this Osaka castle from our Japan trip. It's really cute. It's our first snow globe. We have this Buddha statue from Kamakura in Japan. Then we also have a little Hobbiton from when we went to New Zealand. Collect things when we go on our trips, such as like magnets, t-shirts, now little statues because I've realized we've grabbed something like that, and of course I always make a photo album from our trips as well, which, I mean, if you guys are curious, let me know. I might show you some pictures and things one day, go through the photo albums in sort of like a cute little vloggy video way. We're lucky enough to actually have an ensuite in our house as well. So this is our ensuite. It's fairly basic. It's just got a sink, it's got a toilet, and it's got a shower, and yeah, that's kind of it for that one. There's only 2 more rooms left in the house. Hold on, I gotta shut the door. And it is the office and the normal bathroom. So actually, when we come out from our bedroom, on the opposite side, we have our normal bathroom. We don't use this bathroom all that much. There's me again, although you will see me taking photos in this mirror, just because there's a lot more space in comparison to our ensuite. So usually if I take photos in outfits and stuff, it'll be in here. But yes, it's got a sink, it's got a toilet, and this one does have a bathtub. However, I don't actually take baths that much. I do love baths, I used to love baths, but now I get bored. So there is a bathtub that never gets used. Stay with us though, we do let them sleep on the couch in the double bed formation, or we have a double air mattress as well, and then this is usually their bathroom. So that's what that's basically used for. Where all the magic happens, and by magic I mean content, this is our office. It looks very, very cramped, and that's because it kind of is. We have an ottoman there. This ottoman holds most of my cosplays. Like every outfit is in there. We got a whole lot of massive plushies. This is not the extent of our plushies either. We have so many more, but they're hidden. They're put away. So out of sight, out of mind. This is Alex's computer. He's currently missing his mouse pad, and the reason he's missing his mouse pad is because it's downstairs on the board game table. So he hasn't currently got one at his desk because he's been prioritizing Magic the Gathering. Then over here we have a 3D printer. I actually got this the last time I went and visited my dad in my hometown. He just casually had one and I was like, do you want it? I was like, hell yeah. Except I haven't actually made anything with it yet. We also have this second cupboard. Hello, it is me again. We have this second cupboard. It holds more costumes and a lot of tech stuff. Like, I don't know whether I should open it because we'll give you a little peek. Costumes, tech stuff, and vitamin C for some reason. Pokemon cards, tech stuff. Anyway, we don't want to open the cupboards. There's too much shit in there. And last but not least, we have my desk. This is my desk. I've got an old mouse pad on at the moment. This was like my first mouse pad I got when I first got my computer. And this is where the magic happens. This is where all my content happens. This is where I stream. This is where I edit. This is where I do my work from home, which I actually should be doing now. But oh well. And yeah, I've got 3 monitors. I've got my Audio-Technica microphone. I have my Switch set up there. I've got a whole bunch of cosplay prop things in the background there, the backdrop. I've got my old Thunder X3 chair, which is breaking, but we don't want to talk about that. And then, yes, a whole bunch of things all set up, ready to go, ready to stream. It's you guys. And we're back. Hello. There is one more area of the house. We do have an outside balcony that kind of wraps around the apartment. However, I don't really want to take you guys out there at this point in time because I don't want to accidentally dox us. So we will leave that for another time. Maybe one day we might be able to do like a Magic the Gathering outdoor stream or like some sort of outdoor vlog or something, just like a craft day. I don't know. I think it's nice. We have a lot of space out there. I really like the space that we do have. And I've always wanted to utilize it a lot more. However, we don't actually have any like outdoor furniture or anything like that. So I haven't got literally anything set up out there. Just like some old shelves and things, which isn't that exciting anyway. That's basically it. I hope you guys liked this little apartment slash house tour. We are renting, it is not our actual house. Otherwise, if it was our house, you would see a lot more swords and stuff up on the wall, but unfortunately they're all away in storage in the cupboards and stuff, so I can't put them up. It was the perfect time to make this vlog because we just cleaned up the house for a rent inspection, so I thought it would be amazing if I finally got around to making it. And so yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I really want to do more of these face-to-face type vlogs. However, I'm still, I don't know, a bit weird about recording myself talking to a camera, which is weird to say considering I've been streaming for like almost 6 years. Talking to a camera, same thing, but like, I don't know, it's hard when people aren't constantly talking back at the same time. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please let me know. If you're curious, if you have questions, or if you want to see more little bits and pieces from around our house, such as our lanyard collection or anything else, please let me know in the comments. I hope you guys had a fun time. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this forever and I'm so glad I did. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I guess I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!